what I've learned after a week of being a small Twitch streamer. So I recently started streaming on Tuesday, August 19th. Now, I've been curious about being a content creator, being a streamer for some time now. I just never have put in the action to actually do something like that. I've been creating content on TikTok. I've just been talking into the camera, and I've gotten 1,300 followers. So I've been attempting to build some sort of platform for myself to see what I can make out of this. And I just thought streaming might be a good way to branch off. So before any streams, I decided I was going to do some preparation, you know? So I set up a Twitch account. I added some graphics. They were just images that I had created before for like album art because I make music and stuff like that. And that was more just like a background idea, like if I wanted to. But then I posted on my TikTok page and I asked, would people watch me if I did stream Minecraft? And a lot of people said yes. So I thought, oh, this is actually a thing I could do. This is a viable avenue for me to explore. So because of that, I then put more effort into creating my stream. I added a bunch of widgets, you know, about me section, donations, whatever, stuff like that. I gave myself some alerts. I added custom sounds for some of my alerts too, stuff like that. And I don't have a face cam. So I created a box with a drawing that I made, and that was basically like a stand-in for the face cam. Anyways. Oh, also, I did test stream for 20 minutes before that, but that's not important, and nothing really happened. So I'm just going to ignore that. And this is where my first stream comes in. So I asked on Monday if people would watch, and they said yes. So then on Tuesday was after I put a lot of the effort in, and I decided I was going to go live at 8 p.m. on Tuesday. So that's what I did. I made a post announcing it, and a couple people showed up. It was pretty cool. And it was a good stream, kind of. You know, there was a lot of just like running around because that's what I do when I start a Minecraft world. But there were also a lot of technical difficulties. My microphone was only playing audio in the left ear for some reason. There was a 25-second delay on the stream, which was just awful. And I don't think my Wi-Fi is that bad, so I don't know. Whatever. I digress. I also had the issue of coming up with things to say. I didn't have any ideas for what to talk about, you know? It was very difficult to like sit there and talk to an empty chat. I had to speak to myself. I had to come up with random things to say. I was thinking out loud, or I was throwing in random anecdotes about my life. It was very odd. It was a very strange experience for sure, but it's not really outside of my comfort zone because I'm kind of just used to talking to nobody anyways. I just have to do it more consistently and for 3 hours straight, let's say. Anyways, after that stream, I learned from that. You know, after those technical difficulties, I fixed my audio problems. I balanced my microphone. I added filters, effects. You know, I added effects to my microphone, compressor, equalizer, stuff like that. And I added a song widget, you know, so you could see what music I was listening to and you could, you know, suggest something. I put song requests welcome in the top of the screen. So that was basically the advancements that I'd made afterwards. I also tried to fix the delay, attempted to fix the delay. It was working for a bit, but it just progressively got worse. But that's, I'm not to the second stream yet. Anyways, moving on to the second stream. This was on Thursday because I've decided to stick myself to a schedule of Tuesday and Thursday, which, you know, it's not too overwhelming. And I also do get to like put the time in and have fun. I don't know, whatever. The second stream, I think it went better. I had more direction with my gameplay. I posed a challenge to myself. Every time I take damage, I have to get rid of a diamond, which I thought was a cool challenge. It also was not fun at all, and I lost a lot of diamonds. But anyways, less people showed up this time, but it was fine. I don't really think about the numbers anyway. Like, I watch them, but I also just act the same regardless. The second stream was good. The audio was fixed. The delay was okay until it wasn't. It it got progressively worse. It was like 5 seconds at the start, and then it just evolved. It just got longer and longer and longer. I'm still trying to fix that issue. The microphone is better. If you enjoy the audio quality that you're hearing right now, it's the same thing. I'm using OBS to record this. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done this week. I'm still trying to pose myself new challenges for the games I'm playing. For Minecraft, all I can come up with is every time I take damage, I should do something, but I just did that. I'm thinking of other games to play. People have given tips about like looking for games with high follower counts but low viewership. So stuff like Fallout New Vegas or Terraria, which are games that I have and I do enjoy playing. So I have a pretty positive outlook for this stuff, and I do have a platform for which I'm sharing my content on already, and I could get viewers from that. Well, I have gotten viewers from that, actually. That's pretty much what I've learned. It's like, this is like a tale as well as what I've learned from streaming for a week. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the video. Subscribe and like and subscribe.